This is an abandoned luxury resort. With prime real estate on the coast of the Adriatic Sea, this hotel has a dark history. I think there are varying degrees of abandoned places. Some of them have been abandoned for so long there's nothing left to see really, or it's been recently abandoned so it looks somewhat normal still. Hotel Belvedere, what you're seeing now, falls perfectly in the middle and is by far the best abandoned place I've ever been to. The hotel lies right outside the city of Dubrovnik in the south of Croatia, and each room in turn have something interesting to see. What you saw at the beginning of the video was the pool and our entrance to the hotel, and right now I'm walking through the first floor. But there's 18 floors and 200 rooms in this massive hotel. This is what Dubrovnik looks like, and it might look familiar if you watch Game of Thrones, more about that later. And here's a photo I took while in that port facing the opposite direction. Here on the coast is Hotel Belvedere. And here's a photo of the hotel from the water that shows how complex the building really is. And this is where the pool was, and also where we came in from. This is where we are now, which is on the first floor, and we'll start going up from there. Hotel Belvedere opened in 1985 and operated for a few years, but then was abandoned after the start of the Croatian War of Independence, which lasted from 1991 to 1995. So the hotel only operated for 6 short years. This war was fought between the Croat forces and the Yugoslav People's Army, which was Serb-controlled. The Yugoslav wars were complex, and I won't begin to explain the entire history of them, but there was a part of the wars called the Siege of Dubrovnik, occurring in 1991. The Yugoslav People's Army captured the land around the city and laid siege to Dubrovnik, which included bombardment of the city. In short, the city was never captured, but during that time, Croatians took refuge in, you guessed it, Hotel Belvedere.
Down there, we're like close to the ground,
close to the bottom.
But when you get up there, the elevator is sketchy.
Do we take up these stairs? God, you're right, this place is huge. Blue toilets and stuff. Hey, so I just quickly wanted to mention that there won't be that much more commentary in this video. It's mainly exploring. I will have some comments here and there though, and maybe some history, so it's worth a watch. I also wanted to say that I'm new to all this, and I'd love to hear your feedback. Please leave a comment, and I'd really appreciate it. I can imagine this place used to be stunning.
Yeah.
Gorgeous.
There, now the elevator shafts get sketchy.
Keep going up, or you want to go around?
Oh, that's up to you.
Let's go higher. Pretty much every window in the entire hotel is shattered, and along with random debris, there's glass all over the floor everywhere. I didn't add any music just so you can hear the crunching under every footstep. I think it sounds a bit satisfying, but maybe that's just me. I guess the staircase definitely looks like it. What is it?
This is the nightclub.
Damn. When you walk along the hallways of the hotel rooms and restaurants, the place is bright and has beautiful views out of every window. Let's keep going up, yeah? And it's either of the ocean or Dubrovnik, which you can see here in the distance. But when we explored beyond the customer parts of the hotel, it got really dark pretty quickly. What was it?
It's like the kitchen, I think.
I guess outside in the main room would be a restaurant then.
Oh shit, I gotta be careful here. Watch out for that. Actually, I'm good on that glass, bro. Pitch black. What is that sound? That's water. This is terrifying.
Yeah.
Should we just keep going up or you want to keep going down?
It's up to you.
What is all this?
So, for your mental map of the place, these were the balconies we were standing on before outside. Then we went up the stairs, located here with the broken windows, then to the restaurant and the club. Now we're moving to the other side of the building where there are more stairs and more rooms.
Oh, stickers.
Yeah, those are 80s stickers.
Oh, what's this? It's like some kind of machinery for luggage or something. Do you see anything? No, it's a blocked up door.
Where the presidential suite is.
Oh, how do you know that?
So at one point, all the stairs were blocked with multiple layers of concrete, metal, and bricks, and we couldn't get to the top floor, and we certainly tried. However, I don't think it was to stop people from going up, but I think it was originally to stop people from getting into the hotel. At one point, we also found several bathtubs, which were all over the place if you saw for some reason, that were stacked on top of one another and filled with rocks to block a hallway. Part of me wants to believe these barricades were put here by the Croatians who took refuge in the hotel during the war, because we didn't have to climb through or break anything to get into the hotel. We just walked in from the ground floor like we owned the place. Whatever the choices were, it doesn't matter now because the hotel is currently owned by a Russian billionaire who bought the place for 12 million euros a few years back. Classic.
Everything here is charred. That is the most eerie fucking sound. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Oh, you went in. What's in there?
There's like a ladder right there, though. Okay.
Okay, let's see it. Shine your light on it. Yeah. God damn. There's two of them. Yeah, it brings the elevators up and down. Wonder why. And that's not like, that carries a lot of guns, doesn't it? Not just one.
No, yeah, it carries a lot.
It carries a ton. I mean, maybe this was a place during the Yugoslav War.
Yeah.
Yep, that was a good guess. We found this weapon box while we were exploring, and it probably ties back to the siege. I'd imagine people armed themselves while they took refuge.
Oh, we haven't been in here yet, have we?
So it's...
Oh wait, we have.
Oh, it's the nightclub.
Club New Orleans.
Oh, yeah, it's all over here.
Fraser.
Yeah.
Piss in a bottle. Lovely. that.
Yeah.
Holy fuck. Oh my god. Oh, oh man, it stinks. Oh. Oh.
Oh yeah.
That courtyard again.
So at this point, we had already gone up as far as we could and had been heading back down the hotel, checking out more rooms. Something I found interesting was that each room was still unique. Some had furniture and clothing, some were burned as you saw earlier, some had balconies. Each room had its own little story.
So I'm supplying power to something. See this? What's this all about? Where is this going to? Yeah, it's a power supply of something. I don't see where it went. Oh, here. It's right there. Right in front of us.
Oh.
So it runs along that wall. These balconies are cool though. Yeah. Car on blocks.
I couldn't find out who this figure is, but I'd love to know. Leave a comment if you have a guess, because I feel like it ties to the history of the place. Now, if you watch Game of Thrones, you'll love this next bit. I didn't know this at the time, but a scene from the show is recorded here at this spot. If you don't recognize it, think about Oberyn in the Mountain.